Alright, welcome to the Romeo and Juliet Annotation Guide number 2. This time we're looking at Romeo and Juliet as taught by bad tattoos. So you can see this beautiful knowledge is power tattoo, which is actually in my left arm. And so what we're going to do here is you'll need to complete 2 tasks as you go through these. Firstly, for each tattoo you have to find it in your novel, and I've given you the page, the act, the scene and the line rather than the page. So regardless of what copy you've got, you should be able to find it. You'll need to highlight it based on the annotation guide, which was the first video. So which themes, which motifs and which symbols. Then you also need to be thinking at the back of your mind, if you had to, which we're pretending you do, which of these tattoos would you choose to get tattooed on your body and where would you get it, and then you have to explain your choice. So the thinking behind this is we're going to put our faith in the internet. We're going to trust the internet. So rather than laboriously going through the entire play with 4 highlighters and a pen, we're going to begin with some pointers offered by people who've had these words engraved into their skin. Like this person who's got the beautiful no regret tattoo, and the Romeo and Juliet tattoo that this couple have got tattooed on their wrist. So the first quote is, "I defy you stars," which is from Act 5, Scene 1, line 24. So this is tattoo design number 1, and that's tattoo design number 2. Personally, I prefer number 1. Next up, in Act 5, Scene 3, on line 325, the line is, "For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo." And so this is tattoo 3 and 4. 3 is quite nice. 4 is Act 3, Scene 1, line 13. "By my heel, I care not." And this is tattoo 5. Very straightforward. So the quote of this one is, "Feather of lead, bright smoke, cold fire." And it's in Act 1, Scene 1, line 170. And this is tattoo 6, and I don't like it too much. Okay, so the quote is, "All these woes shall serve for sweet discourse in our time to come." It's from Act 3, Scene 5, line 53. So this is tattoo 7, the design of which is okay. I don't like it. Act 1, Scene 4, line 96. "True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin of substance as the air, and more inconstant than the wind." This is tattoo 8 and 9. Personally, I prefer tattoo 8, but 9's got a nice idea behind it. So we've got 8 different images of this tattoo, so it must be very popular as a tattoo and also very important in the play. It's in Act 2, Scene 6, line 10, and it is, "These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die like fire and powder, which as they kiss, consume." So I'll let you choose, if this was the one you get, which one you would get, but I probably prefer number 11 myself. Okay, this one's a very beautiful quote. "That all the world will be in love with night, and pay no worship to the garish sun." It's Act 3, Scene 2, line 26. "One fire burns out another's burning, one pain is lessened by another's anguish." Act 1, Scene 2, line 45. This is tattoo 19, it's pretty boring. Very simple. "Oh Romeo, Romeo," and this one's Act 2, Scene 2, line 33. And as a tattoo, I'm not a big fan of this one. "My heart loved till now," Act 2, Scene 5, line 50. This is tattoo 21, and I quite like the design. "What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell just as sweet." Act 2, Scene 2, line 43. This tattoo is very straightforward. "By thine my sin is purged." Act 1, Scene 5, line 107. This tattoo 23 is again very simple. Alright, so that's all of the tattoos. There's 23 to choose from. Feel free to click back through the video if you'd like to think a bit more deeply about your choice. But personally, I select tattoo 18, which is this one here, which reads, "That all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun." And I'd probably get it on the back of my right arm. And I've written here, I chose this tattoo because unlike the others provided here, I hadn't noticed it before whilst reading the text, and it communicates a world where people might value these things that are more subtle than those that are garish or obvious, which to me would be a very interesting world indeed. Have a think about which tattoo you'd get, and leave a comment below if you can. And good luck finding your own annotations in the book, apart from these ones.